CEO, co-founder, 908 Devices, joining me now. So tell us a little bit about what the company is doing. I know you have some exciting news and partnerships at this point, but give folks a little understanding of exactly what the company does.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to. Thank you, Nicole, for having me on today. 908, we're a 9-year-old company headquartered in the Boston area, and we're really working on a mission to change how you do chemical analysis and where that gets done. And we have a disruptive platform that takes what's thought of as a gold standard technique of mass spectrometry out of a centralized lab environment and takes it to what we think of as the point of need. And to us, it's more analogous to the evolution of the computer industry, going from the supercomputers and mainframes that are out there to the desktops and laptops and now even all the way to mobile devices. So we're really democratizing the technology, and we're making simple, convenient, easy to use handheld and desktop devices and now that are much more accessible to a broader range of customers, from the likes of the FBI to the FDA. And we serve applications from forensics to biopharmaceutical applications, and really anywhere someone's looking to get actionable information at that point of need to move forward.
You talk about the FDA, the FBI, and now we're seeing obviously a partnership with the U.S. Army, $25 million. What are these bureaus and parts of our U.S. nation, which I love, I'm such a patriot, what are they expecting from you?
Yeah, so we all told, we've got about 1,350 devices that are out there across 34 countries and many large government users, as you just mentioned, and the new one that we're excited about here with the partnership with the Army, but also leading academic organizations and 19 of the top 20 pharmaceutical organizations that are out there. And in all cases, they're really employing our devices to get immediate information about trace chemicals or biochemicals right there where they're doing their work. In the case of our handheld devices that we are announcing with the U.S. Army partnership, they're really employing a device that's about the size of a child's lunchbox, but brings lab-grade results into the field so they can measure very simply toxic chemicals. They can measure trace amounts of compounds, drugs, fentanyl, synthetic opioids, other things that are in tremendous hazards to a first responder in a broad context. So they're looking to employ our devices to improve their senses, if you will, and have a better understanding of their operational environment and provide them a quality, rapid answer to move forward in their workflow.
And when I look at what's going on here with the quarterly numbers, worse than expected earnings per share, but what's the growth going forward?
Yeah, we're really focused on the top line revenue side. We experienced about 50% growth in 2020 to around $27 million. And then this year, we've given guidance yesterday of the range of $38 to $40 million, which is about a 45% growth in the midpoint. So we're absolutely focused on taking our innovative technology platform out into the marketplace and fielding devices that are really disruptive in nature and very impactful on the customer's workflows.
When we talk about competition, you know, we also often think about aerospace and defense, right? And who gets what contracts and why. What kind of competition do you face? Because it sounds like you really have the highest level of our government, our educational institutions, pharma, they're all working closely with you. And this is obviously high-level intelligence as well. So how is it that you're getting chosen, and what challenges do you see keeping off the competition?
Yeah, Nicole, I think it really comes back to our technology platform. We're working in an area of mass spectrometry. It's well known in the life sciences space as that gold standard of chemical analysis that just provides a very sensitive and very selective answer that allows people to distinguish chemicals and biochemicals so well. And we have an approach that's very uniquely positioned to these centralized approaches. And the systems in the labs are a wonderful thing, and they do sit, as you mentioned, in the large academic organizations or pharmaceutical systems. But we have an approach that allows us to take it out into handhelds and desktops, small devices that can be employed by the non-expert in mass spec or chromatography, meaning getting it as a tool out to democratize it to end users rather than being limited or held back, if you will, or only being applicable to those with a PhD in a centralized lab environment. So yeah, we're getting a traction by those customers and some great names. We've got good partnership and adoption from across the pharmaceutical, government, and academic area, because of the broad nature of the platform and its differentiation compared to other technologies that are out there and competing approaches.
You know, I was looking through some of the analyst reports, Leerink, for example, very positive on your company. In fact, saying that the analyst there believes it's conservative, your outlook for revenue going forward. You tell me, do you think you're being conservative? And I'll add one more question. Are you excited that someone like Cathie Wood of ARC is bullish on your company and making a case for the stock? I mean, she really is high level and highly visible.
Right. Yeah, we're certainly excited by the public offering that we did just in mid-December of 2020, and the host of investors that have been able to join us on our next phase of this journey. So we're super excited about all of those and to be partnered together and to have all of those organizations see the future potential with us here and have now the capital to go after it. In terms of guidance, we think we're being appropriate. We really are working to do what we say we're going to do, and we're progressing with our customers and accounts as planned, and we'll keep the street updated. But we think we've given an appropriate guidance, and we think it's offering considerable growth compared to 2020.